Hello, everyone. I'm back to conclude our theme that we are building for WordPress. So you remember where we stopped? Our navigation was not really looking the way it's supposed to look based on the preview. You can see that on the preview, the navigation does not have underlines, and we needed to do something about that. So one of the things we need to do is to ensure that the WordPress navigation does not have list items. But right now, if we preview, we see that this is in the list item, which doesn't work. So since we are building in WordPress, we need to build a custom class that will enable us to customize or modify the WordPress inbuilt worker. We are going to call ours custom worker nav menu, and it's supposed to be in a PHP file. So in this PHP file, I'll bring some code that I'm going to explain. Here, we've created a class, and what it's supposed to do is remove the opening list and closing list item tags from the code that is rendered by the WordPress worker nav menu class. That's what it's called. That's why down here you see that ours is called custom worker nav menu, which extends worker nav menu. Now, the worker nav menu has many methods, but we've used just two, the start EL and the end EL. And what we are doing here is that on line 37, we are removing or commenting out the code that outputs the list item opening tag. And then on line number 68, in the method endel, we are commenting out the code that renders the closing list item tag. After doing that, we have to save this, but then that's not all. We have to make sure that integrate this custom class to our own theme. So we require the class, so custom worker nav menu.php. Once we do that, we have to go to the location where we specified the WP nav menu function and instruct it to use the class we reported. So I'll head over to header home.php, write a comma here, then write a worker and give it a value, which is the class that we've just imported. Just like that. Then we can save, and after saving, we can preview the website. You see how the website is looking now. We've been able to remove something, but not entirely. However, the modification has happened. So you can see that the list item tags, the opening one and the closing one, have gone away. But then we don't have the necessary classes that we need. We have these classes that have been by default generated by WordPress. So what we are going to do is to make sure we tell our nav worker to put the WordPress classes to the anchor tags. So we shall come here on line number 44, and around here, let me show you which classes I'm talking about. If we go to menus, then if we expand the menu item, these classes here are by default rendered on the opening list item tag. So we want these class names to be rendered on the anchor tags that we want. We shall go over here and we can specify them by concatenating them, and we say class names. You can see that the code that renders the anchor tag is here on line number 47. The anchor tag is here. To understand this code properly, you need to read how the sprintf works. I'll save that, then we can preview. Now, our theme looks the same way the preview looks. This is the preview. Yeah, and ours is right here. So there's just one thing that we need to fix, and it's this, because when we click this button, nothing is coming. I'm just going to go to the code from W3 Schools. I'll copy this code and take it to our own code in the footer.php file. I'll paste it there. If you want the user to be able to edit this, then you may end up building a WordPress widget or an options page and output these using PHP. So save this and reload. If I click, it's appearing. Let me try to log out of the admin section of the site and we preview it as if we were guests. Yeah, it's appearing exactly like we wanted it to appear. The navigation items are working. If you want to see the previous sessions about this theme, check my channel. I'm also going to leave it in the description of this particular video. My name is David. If you are new to my channel and you find value in the content, consider subscribing, sharing, liking the video, because that's how YouTube will push it to many learners who want to learn about WordPress theme development. Thank you very much. See you in the next.